for day 2 of plants. Question of the day. Can you eat plants? Yes or no? Yes, no. Tell me. If you said no, try again. Yes, you can eat plants. Can you eat all plants? No, because some plants are poisonous and they'll make you sick. So if you don't know what it is, you need to ask your mommy and daddy, hey, can I eat this? Before you put it in your mouth, okay? Okay. Now, here are some parts that you can eat. You can eat roots, stems, leaves, fruit, flowers, and the seeds. We got a little song, and it's called It's a Plant. And it goes like this. A plant's a special living thing, living thing, living thing. A plant's a special living thing. It makes its own food. Isn't that so cool? It doesn't eat breakfast or lunch, breakfast or lunch, breakfast or lunch. It doesn't eat breakfast or lunch. The leaves do all the work. Do you remember what the special job is of the leaves? We talked about it yesterday. The leaves attract the sunlight, right? And it's absorbed through the leaves. And that's called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Turning light to food through the leaves. It's pretty magical. Parts of the plant, do you remember from yesterday? Root, stem, leaves, but I don't have a flower on it yet. I picked it too soon. I do have, actually, hold on. I've got a blackberry bush here. Okay, do you see the flower? There it is. Guess what that flower is going to turn into? Fruit. It's going to turn into a blackberry once the petals fall off. How cool is that? I'm just put that right down here for now. We're going to go back to that. Okay, we got our brains warmed up a little bit. I think we should go on and do some flag salutes, and then we'll come back to this. And we'll talk about plants some more. Okay, please stand for the flag salute, friends. Put your right hand in the air, in the air. Put your right hand in the air, in the air. Put your right hand on your elbow. Put your right hand on your shin. Your shin's down here on your leg. Put your right hand on your heart, thumb, thumb. Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Nice. All right. We're going to make it rain. Only a couple more times this month. All right, we're going to go clear down to Tuesday. Someone has a birthday today. Let's do this. 1. Oh, let me just switch hands here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Ellie Howard has a birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Let's sing to her. Let me get my hat. Okay, it's a 1, it's a 2, it's a 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ellie. Happy birthday to you and many more on Channel 4 and Scooby-Doo on Channel 2 and Frankenstein on Channel 9 and all the rest on CBS. Happy birthday, Ellie. I hope it's a special day with your family. Okay, I'm going to take your little birthday present off and we're going to do 28, which is what, two numbers? 2 and a 8. 28. What comes after red umbrella? Something that's in the sky, floating around. You're right. Cloudy. It's a cloudy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, April 28, 2020. 2020. We need to make another tally. Yesterday we had 4. So what are we going to do today? You're going to cross it out into a bundle. Oh my goodness. We're going to count by 5s. And when you get to the 120, you're going to, here we go, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 120 days of school. How do I write 120? Oh, let's erase this. I forgot to do that. We have 120. So we need a 2 and a, oh my goodness. Who is here today? Who came to visit? The 0! Fly 0 the heroine. 0 the hero, he's so cool. 0 the hero, he went to school. 0 the hero, he holds his place, so no other numbers can take his space. Yeah! Good job. 120 days smarter. I love it. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather out today? Tell me, preschool, what's the weather? What's the weather out today? Is it sunny? Is it cloudy? Is it rainy? Is there snow? Tell me, preschoolers, what's the weather? What's the weather? Do you know? Go look out the window. What do you see? I see a couple of things, kind of like yesterday. Should we say cloudy? Should we say sunny? Decisions. I'm thinking there's quite a few cloudies in the air. We can always change it. I'm gonna put cloudy up because it's looking like it. Okay. Whoa, what happened? It's a tie. Sunny and cloudy are neck and neck. I wonder who's gonna win tomorrow. That should break the tie tomorrow. We'll have to see for the month of April. Okay, days of the week. Let's be flowers. How do flowers sound? Do you ever see Alice in Wonderland and the flowers talk? Let's be flowers. Days of the week, flower, power. Days of the week, flower, power. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, flower, power. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, flower, power. Days of the week, flower, power. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, flower, power. Questions, 3 of them. First one is, what is today? Well, it's Ellie's birthday, but it's also Tuesday. Good job. Ding, 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 ding. What was yesterday? It's the first day of the school week, so it was Monday. Yesterday was Monday. Today is Tuesday. What will tomorrow be? Garbage truck comes tomorrow. What? You got it. Wacky Wednesday. All right. The season is spring. I'm going to switch this to cloudy because there's more cloudies in the air. Okay. Now, let's go back to plants. We have this chart from yesterday. Okay. We start from the bottom and go up. So we have the roots, and they are like straws. It's going to suck up all the water and minerals and nutrients from the soil, and it's going to shoot up into the stem. And the stem's also a straw, and it's going to go clear up to the top, into the bud, into the flower, into the leaves as well. The leaves soak in light to make food for the plant, photosynthesis, okay? And then the bud of the flower blooms, and it gets petals. The petals attract insects and birds, like hummingbirds. And then the seeds are in the center, and that's what makes new flowers, because that's a plant's job, is to make new plants. Okay, I'm going to turn this around. And today we're talking about plants that you can eat. Yes, you can eat plants, but not poisonous plants. Plants that are edible, which means you can eat them. Different types of plants that are roots: potatoes, carrots, onions, radishes. I planted all 4 of those in my garden. Roots. They are underground. You gotta dig them up. We also have the stems: celery, asparagus. We can eat the leaves: lettuce, cabbage. Do you like salad? Some of you probably do, some of you probably don't. But I know you all love these fruits, because once that flower, if it's a fruit plant, the flower blooms, just like how we talked about the apple and the apple tree, how it's got the flower and the bud, and then when the petals fall down, there's a little baby fruit. And then that fruit grows and grows all summer long. Pears, apples, strawberries, blueberries, delicious fruit. We can eat that. Can we eat flowers? We can. Broccoli, cauliflower, pansies are actually edible. You might have those popping up right now around your house. Violets are edible. You can make violet jam. We also eat seeds. Sunflower seeds, corn, all of those kernels are seeds. Peanuts, those are seeds underground. Beans, peas, all of those are seeds. If you were to plant those in the ground, you could grow more. Nice. Okay, so yes, you can eat seeds. Let's go through planting. So we can eat. Okay, the little seed. The little seed goes in the ground, in the ground, in the ground. The little seed goes in the ground, underneath the dirt. Okay, so I'm going to plant my seed, and then what happens? The roots and stem begin to grow, begins to grow, begins to grow. The roots and stems begin to grow, reaching towards the sun. They're going to grow towards the sun to get photosynthesis. Then the flower bud is starting to bloom, starting to bloom, starting to bloom. The flower bud is starting to bloom. Here comes all the bees. They're gonna go pollinate the flowers and get the pollen. The flower's job is to make the seeds, make the seeds, make the seeds. The flower's job is to make the seeds so more flowers can grow. And that is, wow, the life cycle of a flower. Okay, now or a plant as well. I'm going to attach this book today. So if you have a printer, you can print it off and you can do it yourself. And so it's like the life cycle of a plant. And we have the seeds need soil. The seeds need rain. So we need soil, rain. The seeds need sunlight. The seeds begin to sprout. The seeds keep growing. The seeds become a plant. The wind blows the seeds. Scatter. The seeds fall to the ground. And the cycle starts all over. Just like Eric Carle's The Tiny Seed that I read to you yesterday. Remember how the wind blew all of the seeds to go get planted into a new place? Okay, I've got a really cool story. I'm gonna move this back a little bit. And it's about a bunny and a bear. You may have heard it before. It's called Tops and Bottoms. Tops, the leaves. Bottoms, the roots. We've got a tricky rabbit in this book. And this book's really cool too because you have to hold it this way. Tops and bottoms. Once upon a time, there lived a very lazy bear who had lots of money and lots of land. His father had been a hard worker and a smart business bear, and he had given all of his wealth to his son. But all Bear wanted to do was sleep all day long. Lazy bones. His daddy worked hard. Why is he not working hard? Not far down the road lived a hare. Although Hare was clever, he sometimes got into trouble. He had once owned land too, but now he had nothing. He had lost a risky bet with the tortoise and had sold all of his land to Bear to pay off his debt. Hare and his family were in bad shape. "The children are so hungry, Father Hare. We must think of something," Mrs. Hare cried one day. So Hare and Mrs. Hare put their heads together and they cooked up a plan. I wonder what their plan's gonna be. The next day, Hare hopped down the road to Bear's house. Bear, of course, was asleep. "Hello, Bear! Wake up! It's your neighbor, Hare, and I have an idea." Bear opened one eye and he grunted. "We can be business partners," Hare said. "All we need is this field right here in front of your house. I'll do the hard work of planting and harvesting, but we can split the profit right down the middle. Yes, sir, Bear. We're in this together. I'll work for you and you can sleep." Does that sound like a good plan? Hey, let's see. "Huh?" said Bear. "So, what will it be, Bear?" asked Hare. "The top half or the bottom half? It's up to you. Tops or bottoms?" Let's see," Bear said with a yawn. "Oh, I'll take the top half." "It's up to you." "Or I'll take the top half, Hare." "Right. Tops." Hare smiled. "It's a done deal, Bear." So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. Hare planted, Mrs. Hare watered, and everyone weeded, right? Because you've got to get rid of the weeds so they don't suffocate the plants. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! You get the tops, and I get the bottoms." Hare and his family dug up the carrots, the radishes, and the beets. Hare plucked all the tops, tossed them in a pile for Bear, and put the bottoms in a pile for himself. Oh my goodness, was that equal? Not really, but what did Bear say? He wanted the tops. Well, he got what he asked for, right? Tricky, tricky, Hare. Bear stared at his pile. "But, Hare, all of the best parts are in your half." "Hey, you chose the tops, Bear," Hare said. "Now, Hare, you tricked me. You plant this field again, and this season, I want the bottoms." Hare agreed. "Okay, it's a done deal, Bear." So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted, watered, and weeded. They're a busy family. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! You get the bottoms, I get the tops." Do you think he tricked him again? Hare and his family gathered up the lettuce, the broccoli, and the celery. Hare pulled off the bottoms for Bear and put the tops in his own pile. He just got all of the roots. Bear looked at his pile and he scowled. "Hare, you have cheated me again." "But Bear," Hare said, "you wanted the bottoms this time." Bear growled. "You plant this field again, Hare. You've tricked me twice, and you owe me one season of both tops and bottoms." "All right, it's a done deal, Bear." "That seems fair, right?" "We'll see." So Bear went back to, sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted, watered, and weeded, and then watered and weeded some more. Busy, busy. I hope you can see this. It's kind of hard with the book going this way, making sure you can see the pictures okay. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! This time you get the tops and bottoms." There in front of Bear's house lay a high field of corn. Hare and his family yanked up every corn stalk. Hare tugged off the roots at the bottom and the tassels at the top and put them in a pile for Bear. Then he carefully collected the ears of corn in the middle and placed them in his own pile. Silly Hare. He's pretty smart though. Bear rubbed his eyes and watched. "See, Bear? You get the tops and the bottoms. I get the middles. Yes, sir, Bear. It's a done deal." He's pretty clever. By now, Bear was wide awake. "That's it, Hare," he hollered. "From now on, I'll plant my own crops and take the tops, bottoms, and middles." Hare and his family scooped up the corn and hopped down the road towards home. Bear never again slept through a season of planting and harvesting. Hare bought back his land with the profit from the crops, and he and Mrs. Hare opened a vegetable stand. And although Hare and Bear learned to live happily as neighbors, they never became business partners again. The ends. So, Bear, he was lazy. He did not want to do the work. But if you don't do the work, you don't get the profit. You don't get to reap the rewards at the end of the harvest season. So, he's never going to sleep through another season again. That's a good lesson that he learned. You got to work hard. Planting gardens is a lot of work because pulling the weeds is probably the biggest chore that you have to do. That takes a lot of time. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to be talking more about plants and how to keep plants alive. I hope you enjoyed the story, and I enjoyed visiting you with all of you on Zoom yesterday. It was awesome. We'll do it again next Monday, okay? Enjoy the rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Bye.